Today I'm going to be taking down my peas. So sad. I'd like to call them, you know, mama hoo-hoo. Do you know what that means? I learned that in my Mandarin studies. It means so-so. They were just so-so this year, I have to say. So today it's time to take them down. We're gonna do it together. I'll show you the steps to organically remove your peas and keep all the nutrients possible in this video. Let's do it. Peas and thank you. That's what I'm saying to my pea plants today. Thanks so much for watching my channel, our channel. We would love it if you would subscribe to the Gardenary channel. When you do so, don't forget to send us an email at hello@gardenary.com. Send us a little screenshot of your subscribe, and we're gonna send you a free gift that you're gonna love. It's a gardening resource that'll help you in the garden. So thank you so much for your support and subscribing. It really means so much. All right, today is the day I got my pruners. These are Sneebor pruners. I love them so much. They've really weathered, literally. I leave them out here all the time in the garden. I don't take care of my tools like I should, but they're great. So if you're looking for a really nice set of pruners, I love these. So especially for what I'm about to do. I love thinner pruners for like pruning the vines at the top, but today I'm literally cutting these down from the bottom. So these peas were planted in March. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still trying to figure out how to really succeed with peas here in the Chicago area. It's like it's too cold for them to do anything for a while, and then suddenly it's too hot for them to do anything. So trying to find, I think part of it is I might need to start them indoors rather than direct seeding them. So I'm gonna try to do that for fall and see if I get a better result. So first step, obviously, if you're gonna be taking off your vine, you do want to harvest as much as possible. Now, if you had interest in saving seed from any of these, which you totally could do, then you would want to leave some of these on the vine, and you could either, the best way to do it is to just let it stay here and die completely. You can see how this girl's starting to die a little bit. But these aren't actually seeds that I want to keep, and let me tell you why. Generally, you want to keep the seeds of the healthiest plants. So when you have a plant that performs really well, that is so delicious, it's in the seed. So that the genetics of that very successful plant are going to carry into the next generation. Pretty cool, right? So so I wouldn't want to keep seed of plants that were kind of like, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to have more next year. So I'm going to take my little harvest. That's step one, is clean it off. Now, the cool thing about peas is they are actually edible. Mange 2 is what they're called. So the whole thing is edible, not just the pea. So like this entire shoot, all of it, you can eat it all. It's crazy, right? So, so I would not toss any of this. I would cut it off. Some of them might be a little bit tough, but you can, like, have you ever eaten like pea shoots, like sauteed pea shoots? It's so good. If you followed me for a while, you know I lived in China for a while after college for like 2 years. And the sauteed pea shoots, like on rice, oh my goodness, you don't even need anything to go with it. It's so fresh. So that's probably all I would say for this. Probably even this yellow one is a little questionable. The lower you get, the more fibrous, that's the word, fibrous it's going to get. So you're probably not going to want to eat them. But up at the top, these are, especially at the tip top, these are tender and they're going to be so delicious. So this is one of the great things about gardening, I find, even when I feel like I failed with something, is that you still get to eat most of the plants. So let's say like your radishes didn't root. Well, you can still eat the radish greens, or your beets didn't form really big beets. Well, you can still eat the beet greens. And then even in this case, right, with the peas, like even if I didn't get a ton of peas, I can still get a lot of plant nutrition and goodness by eating other parts of the plant. And if you're buying it from the grocery store, that just doesn't exist. So, so now I've taken down the tops of the vines. I've pretty much kept the softer tendrils, things I want to eat. And then I'm just literally gonna go down to the base of the vine and pull it up. So I'm not removing the roots. I'm just gonna cut right at the base, and then this whole piece can be composted. So you could chop this up into smaller pieces to compost faster, or you can literally just pop that right into the composter as it is. So I'm just gonna cut like this, right along the base, trying not to take the roots. Fabaceae family plants, beans and peas, if they do well, they can actually fix nitrogen in the soil, meaning like make their own nitrogen source. So a good thing of leaving those roots in there is that you're not disturbing that beneficial process. So I'd never take the roots of my bean or pea plants if I don't have to, unless there's like a disease or some reason why we would definitely want them out of the garden. So that is pretty much the process. I will finish this up, clean this up, and then I've honestly already planted here for the next season. So you can see on this trellis, I have a tomato started. So we've got one tomato here just starting out. Now it's not looking super strong yet because it's honestly been shaded by those peas. And then we have a cherry tomato here that's similar. So it's kind of been shaded out, but now it's gonna get the trellis all to itself. So I can even just slide down the rope I was using for the peas. And now this can become the support for my tomatoes. Pretty awesome, right? So that's how you simply go from the peas to the tomatoes. And then I've also added some cucumber seeds along this trellis too. So hopefully, instead of peas, in just a few weeks, we'll have tons of cucumbers and tomatoes up this trellis. So that is the simplest way to remove peas from your trellis. Number one, take out the peas, make sure you don't miss any. Number two, save the soft tendrils of the peas to make like a pea shoot salad or sauteed pea shoots, or just eat them out there like this, something like that. Oh, it's actually good. It really tastes like a pea. Then you're gonna cut the pea vines right at the base of the plant, leave the roots in, chop these up, compost them, and then plant for the next season on the trellis. Now, if you want to add a little bit of compost before you plant, I recommend doing so. I did that last week before I added my new seeds. And that, my friends, is all there is to it. So, so peas, and thank you. I am appreciative of the few peas I got from these vines, and now I am ready to move on. Thank you so much for watching Gardenary. Don't forget, we have a brand new membership out called Gardenary 365. It is like the Peloton of gardening. It's full of a whole library of garden education, as well as habits that you can form every single month to become a more garden-centered person. So if you're interested in building more garden-centered habits into your own life, you can check it out on the Gardenary website or by Googling Gardenary 365. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see ya next time. Peace.